everyone, gather round because today I'm telling the story of a surprise that had an entire nation buzzing. Picture this, a packed studio, lights blinding, and the moment the host whispered the name everyone had been hoping for, Zeb Bangash. Yes, the voice that made indie tracks feel like poetry was announced as the headline for Pakistan Idol's comeback. Stick with me, because the way this unfolded was part gush, part shock, and all heart. Opening scene. I remember scrolling through my feed late one night when a clip started trending. It showed Zeb walking onto the stage, wrapped in elegance, and the crowd erupting in a way I hadn't seen since the early days of televised music. But what made it special wasn't just her presence, it was the energy. People were calling it a homecoming, like a beloved storyteller returned to the village square. Section 1. Backstory. Why Zeb? Let's rewind. For years, Zeb Bangash has been quietly reshaping South Asian music, working with indie projects, film soundtracks, and collaborations that crossed borders. She's never chased mainstream clout. She followed songs that mattered. So when rumors first floated that she might join Pakistan Idol, some fans were skeptical. Is this a pop-up gig or a meaningful collaboration? I thought it could go either way. Crossover success or a mismatch of expectations. Section 2. The announcement. Then came the reveal. The producers rolled out a short film, raw, intimate, showing Zeb in rehearsal rooms and back alleys, humming ragas and lullabies. It wasn't flashy, it was honest. When she finally stepped onto the Idol stage, you could see judges and contestants soften. Producers told a story. Zeb's presence wasn't just to sing, it was to mentor, to bring a tradition of nuanced vocal storytelling to a mainstream platform. Engagement moment. I want to hear from you. Were you as surprised as I was? Drop a comment with the first Zeb song you heard. If you could pick one song for her to perform on Idol, which would it be? Section 3. The performance. On the night, she opened with a piece that fused modern rhythm with classical phrasing. It wasn't a power ballad, it was a conversation. Every phrase felt like a teacher nudging a shy student forward. Contestants who had grown up on ringtone pop now found themselves listening, learning how to breathe through a line, how to hold a silence. Section 4. The bigger picture. Zeb's headline role says something important about Pakistan Idol's comeback. It signals that talent shows are shifting from pure spectacle to platforms for cultural recovery, reintroducing musicality, subtlety, and mentorship. For a generation who grew up streaming singles, this was a lesson in depth. Turning point, a tiny drama. Mid-season, there was a moment when a viral clip suggested behind-the-scenes tension between creative teams. But Zeb's response was classic. She posted a short message about music being bigger than headlines and invited the crew to a late-night jam session. That jam clip, candid laughter, off-key harmonies, and genuine applause, diffused the rumor mill overnight. Call to action. If you want more insider-style stories like this, breakdowns, behind-the-scenes moments, and what they mean for music culture, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. Share this video with a friend who loves Zeb or anyone curious about how mainstream shows are changing. And please comment, do you think Zeb's involvement will change Pakistan Idol's legacy? Which contestant do you see rising after her mentorship? Closing. Whether you're a lifelong fan of Zeb Bangash or just tuning in because everyone's talking about the comeback, one thing's clear. This story is about more than a headline. It's a reminder that music can bridge worlds, indie and mainstream, tradition and trend, teacher and student. Thanks for listening to this story time. I'll see you in the next one with another behind-the-scenes moment from the world of music. 3 to 5 minutes duration. Storytime videos style.